Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to Blue Alchemist Podcast. I'm your host, Sequoia Blue. Today, we're diving into something a lot of us learned the hard way. Conditional relationships. You know, the folks who only show up when there's something in it for them. Now, what I've noticed as I've gotten older is that if you don't do things the way that someone else wants you to do it, they feel like you're doing something wrong. Like, for instance, there was a friend I had that wanted to find her partner. She was trying to find a guy, and she's working, doing everything she needs to do, paying for services, all types of stuff. And then I was just chilling, just trying to focus on my career and just relaxing. I mean, I was in long-term relationships for a long time. Why would I want to rush? And she's like, "Oh, you need to be out there and dating." And it's like, that's none of your business. You know, that's my business. And when I'm ready, then I'll date. If I don't want to date for a while, then I don't. But I think that a lot of times people feel like just because they want it, you got to want it too. Another thing I've noticed is that if somebody likes to go out every day, they think you gotta like to go out every day. Just because I don't have to go out every day, and heck, I'm saving money, not only that, but it's because sometimes I like chill in the house, read a book, drink some tea, watch a good movie. That's my thing. I grew up on movies, so that was what I had to do because I was working a lot and stuff like that, and a lot of people around me watch movies. I was a movie geek, so I grew up being that to this day, which ain't nothing wrong with that. To me, I don't care if somebody want to sit and look at the mountain every day. That's not as long as they happy and go to sleep happy, then what is the problem? Everybody don't have to do things the way you have to do it. So I just want to get that message out there because I feel like people just act like you did something wrong. You know, I'm not hurting anybody, or others that are doing things they want to do aren't hurting anybody. Now, if you're hurting somebody, then hey, you know, you need to get some help. But if you ain't hurting nobody, you're chilling, doing your thing that you want to do, then fine. And for people out there that think everybody's supposed to do what you doing, back off, man. Life is short. We ain't gonna be here long. Let people do what they want to do that makes them happy, period. And that's what I'm doing. I had to figure that out because I'm like, oh man, I'm in the house doing this and that, and this person think I should be. No. Do what you want. Life is short, and have a good time. And then respect other people's wishes. So if they don't want to do everything you're doing, if they don't want to date, they don't want to have a million friends, they want to go out every night, it doesn't mean they're not living. Living is being alive. It's not just going to the club. It's not just going to hang out with friends every night. Living is alive. And your form of living could be chilling, drinking a cup of tea, watching a movie. Could be sitting on your patio, watching the freaking trees or the birds. And that's your reality. And there's nothing wrong with that. So keep that in mind, people that's listening, especially younger people, older people, anybody that's feeling pressured to be something. Do I think that it's great to go outside and live your life? Yes. You know, go outside, do what you got to do. But whatever form that is for you, you're still living, okay? Another side is some people aren't looking for connection. They're looking for convenience. And once you stop being useful to them, man, they gone. But let them need a favor, a little guidance, some emotional support. Suddenly you're their favorite person again. See, I don't play these games. You know what I mean? Like, if you ain't talking to me the whole year and I text you, say, hey, how you doing? I'm not saying we got to talk every day. I'm not really a phone person. If you want to talk on the phone, fine. You can hit me up on the phone. Like, I'm not going to talk every day, but like, I'm not going to ignore someone's call if you want to talk. But my thing is like, don't ignore me and then expect to show up and me to be there for you all the time and stuff. And then, you know, we all change every 5 minutes. Might not be the same person I was last year and stuff from my world because I change every year. To me, I get better, I grow, I learn, I change. But it doesn't mean that I don't respect you or don't pick you or see you as somebody that's not important. But at the end of the day, you can't be out here trying to run me and tell me what I'm going to do. You know, a lot of times people come in town and want you to be the chauffeur or something like that. And at one point I used to be like that, but it's just too much right now with long COVID, all stuff going on. So I might just say, oh, let's meet up for a drink or let's go for dinner. You gotta let me know ahead of time. And then I'd say, okay, let's do this. We'll meet here. If I'm sick or I can't come, I just can't do it because things happen. We're adults. Life is life. And so also people got to respect that too, because sometimes people are sick. Sometimes people aren't in the mood to see someone that moment, that very second. Don't mean they don't care about you. It's just just a bad time. So, and that to me is not a true relationship. That's an arrangement that you never agreed to. And as y'all know, I'm an empath. I'll read that energy before folks finish their sentence. Okay. I see the inconsistency, the selective availability, the let me hit you up when I need some behavior. Okay. Like James Baldwin said, I can't believe what you say because I see what you do. You can say beautiful words to me all day, but I'm going with your actions. I always went by actions. I've never been a type of person to be like, oh, let me just go ahead and, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you said this and therefore that's true. No, that's not how it works. I'm going off of what your actions are. If your actions aren't matching what you're saying, then I don't trust you. I don't know where you're coming from. I'm going to respect you. I'm going to be cordial with you, but you're not someone I'm be close to. Period. And let me be clear. It doesn't matter if it's family, friends, or coworkers, okay? Whoever. A title does not give someone the right to use you. I will always remain cordial, respectful, and kind because that's who I am. But the trust, the closeness, that's earned. You don't get access to my heart just because you know my name. Now, here's the piece that really challenges perspective. Everyone is not meant to walk closely with us. Some people are seasonal, some are lessons, and some, they are reminders to strengthen our boundaries. But one thing I will not do, and I encourage you not to do either, is let people treat your presence like a resource they can withdraw from whenever they feel like it. So if you're listening right now, I want you to take inventory of your relationships. Who shows up consistently? Who's there when they don't need anything? Who checks on you with genuine care? And when I say check up on people, don't be like checking up on me, but you just trying to see if I'm failing. I mean, that ain't gonna work because I ain't gonna tell you nothing because I already know what time it is. You know, I'm very situationally aware. I'm socially aware, and I'm self-aware. So there's nothing, you really can't pull nothing on me. I know who I can say something to. I know who I can't say something to. So, but when you check on me, I hope that is genuine because I'll know. And for people that don't know, just start paying attention, read between the lines. But that to me is genuine. It's just someone says, hey, how you doing? You all right? That's fine with me. Don't need 85, hour conversation. I just need just be like, hey, how you doing? Whoop-de-woo. Okay. Be blessed. Because real love, real connection isn't conditional. Real love, real friendship shows up even when it's not convenient. So stay aware, stay grounded, and trust your intuition. Your empathy is not a weakness. It's your gift. Use it wisely. So I just want to tell people out there, the holiday seasons have been, here. And I know Oprah did a podcast, which I was going to check out, about some people just not even speaking with their family anymore, not on speaking terms. And I still have to check that out. There were some people that didn't like what was said. I think that sometimes you're not close with people. You don't want to sit in front of people's face that you got to be tight butt around, if you know what I mean. That ain't fun because, if you have a type of job where you get time off for the holidays, you're trying to chill out, you're trying to decompress and figure out what's next. You don't want to be in front of people that's making your butt clench. Okay. So I do say, you got to understand people where they're at. They may not mean any harm. And then some people do mean harm, but they may not mean harm. They just don't know any better. A lot of people don't know any better. Ignorance is bliss. And that's the bottom line. But just know when you're able to be around them, when you're not, and it's okay. But, of course, if someone did something real evil, hey, sometimes things are severed. Sometimes relationships can be severed. It is what it is. Everybody's not meant to be in your life forever, even if it's a relative. That's period. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. But just keep in mind that life is short and you need to be around people that are going to help you feel yourself, because it's just, life is tough and you don't want to sit there and keep dealing with people that don't mean you well. And even if it's just a check in, hey, how you doing? Give everybody a hug and leave. That's fine too. You don't have to sit and tell everybody your whole life story. That's okay too. So just keep in mind, everybody, that your life is your life, the way you want to live it. I don't care if it's business, work, relationships, whatever you want to do it your way, because we're all not going to make it out of here, and have a good time, because that's what it's about. And thanks everybody for rocking me. Please subscribe to my Substack and share this episode if it really meant something to you. Share it to people so we can stay in algorithms, write comments on the Apple. We're also on YouTube, so you can also go on YouTube and write some comments as well. And thanks for rocking with me. Make sure you subscribe and share.